place at the Disneyland park. It's our favorite time of year because the Disneyland park is just transformed into a magical winter wonderland.
It's beautiful. We love Christmas at Disney.
And Christmas here at Disneyland Park is not complete without my favorite person. I love to have her every time we're here, Stacia Martin. She is the Disneyland Resort sketch artist and historian. You know every bit of trivia about Disneyland there is. Thank you for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and welcome back. And golly, after an intro like that, I've got a lot to live up to.
No, that and more, believe me. And first of all, I wanted to put in a plug for your CD set because I have it. You autographed it too. I'm like one of your biggest fans. I'm also a stalker. And I've stalked your house.
What do you mean a CD set? How am I in the dark on this?
Tell us about this.
Well, I have as part of my job is being an artist. I draw and I design and things like that. But as a historian, I also do a lot of writing and researching. And my most recent project for Walt Disney Records was a beautiful CD set that told the story of Walt Disney and the 1964 New York World's Fair. He created 4 pavilions for that World's Fair. In fact, we're staring at the results of one of those pavilions because It's a Small World was a pavilion that UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, presented at the fair, which they commissioned Walt to design. And so after the fair closed, elements from or complete attractions from the World's Fair moved here to Disneyland and have become beloved theme park fixtures the world over. So as part of telling the story of that very pivotal moment in Disney theme park history, not only developing the attractions, but developing new technologies, which allowed us to leap from the Parrots of the Tiki Room in 1963 to full-fledged audio animatronic pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean just 4 years later. This is a very pivotal thing. We were able to release the sonic recreation of the environments, all the sounds from the pavilions, the music, and all kinds of rehearsal footage and just great stuff that has never been heard before, as well as tell the story in its completion. And that's where I came in because I wrote the book that accompanies it.
Oh, okay. Now I am amazed, Bob.
Wow. While she's talking about all this,
I can barely speak and watch her because she's so amazing. She's sketching a Christmas Mickey while she's giving the most interesting
Disney trivia
about Disney all at the same time.
Well, I figured it would be appropriate, and you might like this to take back to the station to commemorate your Disneyland Christmas time launch visit.
You bet we will.
And we're videoing it, so we're going to put this online at fish959.com so you can see how amazing it is to watch her and how dumbfounded I look watching her tell us this history while she's sketching.
Now, people think they know Disneyland and they know trivia, but once you ask them a few trivia questions, you find out who are the true fans of Disneyland. Throw a few trivia bits our way.
Okay. Well, one thing I'm asked about a lot is the basketball court in the Matterhorn. Do you know about this?
There's a basketball court in the Matterhorn?
There is. It's not a full court. It's basically just a key area, but it's there. It was put in when the Matterhorn Mountain was built in 1959 as a place for our mountain climbing team to have some little R&R when they were descending or rappelling or whatever.
Wait, the mountain climbing. Why are they climbing the mountain?
Oh, they climb.
Yeah, periodically we'll send people up. Even Mickey and Goofy have climbed the Matterhorn.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
They're brave souls. They made a cartoon called Alpine Climbers in the 30s, and they just never got that out of their system. So, but anyway, there is a little key area, and that's where there's some recreating going on between trips up and down the icy slopes of the Matterhorn.
Oh, so there's like a half basketball court up there. That's true. That's not an urban legend. I've heard that.
That's very, very true. And when I tried, I missed.
And then it fell all the way down. Then you have to go down, and you have to get basketball, and then come back up.
No, the Abominable Snowman is the ball boy there. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actually, he wasn't there originally. The Abominable Snowman didn't come in until 1978,
really?
Which is the same year I started at Disneyland, and we're never seen together. Coincidence?
Never see him at a party together.
That's
Stacia
right.
and the Abominable Snowman. Now, Matterhorn, speaking of Matterhorn, that's one of the few rides that, roller coasters that 2-year-olds can ride.
Oh, yes. It was Disneyland's first thrill ride and one of the very first e-ticket rides in history. The e-ticket, the famous ticket books that we had here had alphabetical listings. The A rides were the tamer, lesser ones, and then you worked your way up to E. And the e-tickets arrived in '59 with the opening, all on the same day, of the Matterhorn, the monorail, and the submarine voyage.
Yeah, and we were happy to find out, when we had our first child and we came to Disneyland, neither of us could go on a roller coaster because we were watching the kids. We couldn't go out together. So we found out when Nick was 2 he could ride the Matterhorn because he was tall enough.
Aw,
That's right.
cute.
And of course, we do have the baby switch programs at most of our major attractions too, where parents can take turns riding, and the child and the parent who's not riding at the moment can wait for them at the load and dispatch area.
Oh,
so
the
that
baby
makes it
switch.
nice.
Oh, I didn't know they had that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Just
You
not-
found that
not
out,
baby
right?
swap. Not
No,
baby
no,
swap.
no.
Not baby
You
swap.
leave with your original child. Yes.
And not parent swap for you kids listening.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we're gonna do a live break really quick.